and Loris, however else you like.
So importantly in the Game of Thrones, Margaery is one of the master charmers in the show. So I think watching her, you can really start to pick up on some of the things that she does that specifically help her be so successful and really building rapport and connecting with people on a deep level.
Whatever you need to do. You are a king.
Okay, so this scene is really important because it's basically when Margaery is trying to have a kid with Renly, because if they have a kid, then that secures the heir to the throne, basically, right? And so in this situation, though, super importantly, is that Renly doesn't want to have a kid because he's gay. Basically, he likes Loras instead. He doesn't like Margaery, and Margaery understands this, and that's where kind of the charm plays in, okay? She's very empathetic to his situation, and, she really wants to have the heir, but she understands that he's not going to be comfortable with this. So she's like, it can be me and you, me and Loras and you, which is like Renly's lover, or just you and just you two or whatever. However it needs to happen, she's willing to do that. But more above this on a grand level is that it shows that she's able to like show understanding for his situation, and like whatever he needs, like she's able to like make that happen for him. And so just as a general principle, you need to understand where the other person's coming from and, cater to their situation. Be flexible in the situation, even if it means having a kid with a gay guy as a girl, making it happen, right? So what you're going to see in these clips is that one of the things that makes Margaery so charming and so successful at what she does in Game of Thrones is that she builds relationships very strategically, but also does it in a very genuine way.
Did you know that people in arranged marriages often never meet until their wedding day?
Okay, and so this part is kind of comedic, but she really works the charms here.
Like
You can
to
see
spend
that he's
our
kind of
lives together.
awestruck.
We ought to get to know one another, don't you think?
Yes.
I think one of the really important things to notice is that even if Margaery sometimes can not do things that she means, she does it very genuinely. So it's really important just in general to only do things that you really mean, right? When you say something, actually mean it. Don't just say things to say things.
Yes. But if my mother
It
found
can
out...
be our secret. If we're going to be. It's so wonderful to have her watching over you. A lioness guarding her cub.
Well, I'm a man now.
Okay, and here, if you're looking closely, you can see how Tommen's face changes after she says, watching over you like her cub, because she's basically called Tommen a boy, right? And that he's kind of offended. So it's a very important situation how she responds to this.
You are. And the king.
Okay, so this scene is really cool because if you want to be able to really make friends, build rapport with people, and charm them, when you realize that you've made an error like that, like you've insulted someone in an accident, right? He's going to take that really personally. You need to bring it back in somehow or some way, and she really does this, okay? Because she kind of calls him a boy, but then she recovers by saying, you're the king, recognizing that, and that's how he views himself. So for her to recognize that, that's what makes him feel understood and recognized for who he is, right? But super important, like if you've ever read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, when you insult someone, they not only take it personally, but they will associate the feelings of being insulted with you, right? So you never want to leave someone with that feeling.
Mother! Welcome. Don't you look lovely? Marriage agrees with you. Can we bring you anything to eat or drink?
Okay, so here's a really basic thing, but it's still very important even though that it's subtle. Notice in this scene, as soon as Cersei comes in the room, she closes the distance between them, right? She gets as close as possible to Cersei, and this is basically a physical way of connecting with the other person and showing that you're on their side. But right at the beginning, you can see that she does this with Renly as well as with Tommen later, right? Basically closing the distance between them, to show that she connects to them and understands them. And this is super important because on a psychological level, when someone gets close to you in a friendly way, you feel more connected to them. So anyway, that wraps it up for this video. If you liked what you saw, please stay tuned. I'll be trying to release a video 1 to 2 times every week. And especially at the beginning here, just kind of get out as much content as possible because I think there's so much to be talked about, especially in Game of Thrones, but also in other shows. So yeah, thanks for watching.